This is Rev Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California. And welcome back to our 10 days. This is day 8 of connecting to the God Self, of which I know I'm also calling the 10 Divine Secrets for creating a spiritually centered and peaceful life using these spiritual tools. I am knowing will assist you in future ideas and deepening your consciousness too. So let me tell you what we're doing today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about, I'm going to do a recap of the 7 days, an overview of the 8th day, and some information about it. And then I'm going to do a relaxation exercise and play some music so you can go in and meditate, just relaxed in. And then I'm, during the music also, the Koshi bells, I am going to do affirmations, knowing that God is, I am, that's the only way it can be. So let me begin just by telling you about the first 7 days briefly, which is, I know it's a lot, but just to recap, the 10 divine secrets of connecting to the divine are 1, miracles. Look for them, they're everywhere. Everything is a miracle once you open up and recognize them manifesting outside. And once you'll see them when you believe in them. So then the second one is reality of the inner world. And in that overview, the divine is within. And as I stay in the I am, please personalize these words, because there is only the one, the one, the one, which I am, a wonderful aspect of that reflection of perfection. And everything we say after the I am absolutely plants that seed in the soil that just says yes. So I am the divine that I find within me, and I see it in that namaste. And the namaste is I recognize the God self in you, the divine light in you, whatever you want to call it within you, reflecting back to me. And the only way I would know that is because I am that, it is that, you are that, and I am that, and that is that. So the third one is insecurity and complacency. And when we feel afraid or insecure, we have to know that I'm going to go back to the I am God's perfect instrument, that I become complacent. And when I become complacent, I fall away from my spiritual practices. And then I stop growing, and I will not make progress and continue to awaken to my spiritual magnificence. And then the fourth is reconciling with our inner world. And I use the analogy is if you are fighting on the outside of yourself for something, you break a nose, break an arm, or do anything, and that physical break can be mended. But if you're fighting within yourself, your inner capacities can be filled with fear and diminished, and your faith, your inner reality with divine source, God, is then challenged. And when faith loses to doubt, your spiritual life has ended. So we need to continually practice, 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 as they say, to get to Carnegie Hall. Continue prayer, meditation, no matter what else is going around outside of us. And boy, are we in times where we can practice, practice, practice. So patience and inner work is the fifth one, and it's developing our intimate relationship with the divine within us. And it takes that patience and daily commitment to do the work in our inner world, and setting aside at least 3 times is ideal in the day to connect to the inner divine spirit and the God self, as I call it. And God to me is the same as love. And so it is that same energetic presence. So in meditation, allow the space 3 times a day at least a minute, if not more, a day. This counts for a meditation this morning as we go within and connect to that God self. And in that time, in those 3 days, connect with your soul without distractions. And it is the link, that meditation and prayer, that unites us in this universal life, the link between heaven and earth. Without meditation, you're not connecting to divine consciousness, and everything, without doing prayer and meditation, everything is then becomes a barren desert. So the sixth is nourishing and care of of souls, and it is our obligation every day to spiritually feed those around us. I know that it is my obligation as a mother to feed my children every day, whether the children want to eat or not. And I teach this not in the doingness, I do it in the beingness and my sincere thoughts and my pureness of heart, just that pure love and my feelings. And you will not have to run after happiness. Once you do this, happiness will run after you if you feed not only the self, but then take that energetic presence and give it to the world. And then yesterday was letting go of those who leave the spiritual path. And for some, it is difficult to let go of those who choose to turn away from a spiritual path. And yet it is best for myself and all as a spiritual seeker to let them go. For their presence can disturb the equanimity of yourself. But if you put them in that place of the universal heart, then you can go to that space of the universal heart, apart, and there is no one apart in the universal heart. And so in that place, in this physical earthly body, those seeking spiritual unification with God are those who are crying out for the realization of a personal, intimate relationship with God. And that would be us right here if you're listening. And it's not the same path or the same standards as those who have turned their back. And I use the analogy of a tiger and an elk are both animals, but you wouldn't put them together for safety and peace and wellness of both of them. So we are all on the same path of searching for nirvana. And so that is what this is all about. And we hold the high watch. And when we hold the high watch, then we know exactly who we are, and others will follow. They will want to bathe in your light eventually, because we're all going to get there one way or the other, whether you take the low road or the high road. And the low road will lead you back again and again and again until that divine spark inspires you and aspires you. So today we're looking at the eternal newness of life. And so before I even begin, we're going to go in and relax. We're just going to connect and relax. I know this is so much information. So, but you can go to YouTube and get it also, or go back into our Facebook page. So as we connect with that divine light within, and just feel it surrounding us, that love, that energy. And I always say these are our energy wands. The energy is in and through and as us, and we can use these energy wands to go to a place. And I ask you as we relax in, if there is a part of the body that would like you to use these wands. If there's a pain somewhere, just take them and place them gently, because that energy you're directing into that place. And you'll be surprised how powerfully the pain can be released. So, but right now we see that energy coming down the crown chakra as we just continue to breathe in gently. Just breathing in and breathing out, listening to my voice, relaxing in. Then it goes down to the third eye, the intuitive part, down to the jaw. And you may even feel the jaw becoming slack-jawed, down to the throat, relaxing the throat that works so hard to form the words that we speak from the thoughts. And then feel that energy going right back down the shoulders, down the back, down the neck, and actually just relax your back. Just relaxing the back. Drop your shoulders. Allow your neck to fall too. Feel that energy going down vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, relaxing the back, and then going down the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, and out the hands. And you may even feel a tingling there. I do. when I am energized and using directed energy from the universe. For it's us, for it is us, it is in and through and as us, and when we direct it, it is 10 times more powerful. And so then that energy comes right back up, going around, back down the back, vertebrae by vertebrae, relaxing in, wrapping around to the heart chakra, opening the heart chakra. And I always see the beautiful lotus there, and it can just be the beauty of the lotus or someone who's come to give you a message there. A deity, Jesus, Moses, Baha'u'llah. It's all God, it's all good. It's all one. It's all different aspects. For there isn't just one, there is only the one religion that absolutely embraces the allness of all of them, all of the aspects. Just as we are unique fingerprints of God, how we pray and how we lift our consciousness is unique. So we find the one that inspires us to go higher, to go wider, to go deeper. And that is the one that we follow for a while until we find something else that is even touches our souls even deeper. So then as we go around the back again, going vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, then we come wrap around into the solar plexus, the soul chakra, the chakra of the soul and of the sun, and it's yellow and it's beautiful and energized, and wrapping around again, vertebrae by vertebrae, relaxing all the way down into the sit bone, but first wrapping around into the sacral chakra. We hold a lot of, and that's beneath the belly button, and we hold a lot of energy there. So if there's tightness right now, right there, just use your energy wands and hold them there for a moment in the sacral chakra. And just disperse that energy. And then as we go down, we do the root chakra between our legs and our sit bone, relaxing in. We go down to the thighs, feel the energy going down the thighs, down the knees, down the calves, down the ankles, down the feet, going all the way down, down, down into the Middle Earth. The Middle Earth can look like whatever you want. And this light of energy is connected. It can be connected to a branch. It can just stay there knowing it is already anchored there. It can have someone holding it or wrapping it around someone. And then because it's very important, because we are in this third dimensional world and we signed up for everything that is happening in and through and as us to develop who we are on that deepest and highest level. So we need to bring the earth up to the heaven world, who we are in this third dimensional body, all the way up to the heaven world. So let us just breathe that energy right now. With God is on the in-breath, I am on the out-breath, and as the I am continues, it goes down, down, down. Again, and two more silently. And as we continue to breathe in, and that internal newness of life is a perfect, perfect spiritual tool to be revealed today. And I equate today, I just thought of this today, here in Southern California, we have something called the east winds. And it starts with a breeze. And then it gets a little bit windier. And it gets windier and windier, knocking out our power. And as the winds increase, in recent years it has created tremendous fires from the dryness and the wind in Southern and Northern California. And so it burns everything in its path. It clears it away. And yet, as that human humanness appears in the beingness and the knowingness, we rebuild, and we rebuild even stronger. We come up with new ways. The power companies doing rolling darkouts, blackouts and things to preserve the safety of all. Our houses are built differently, just as like after the earthquakes. They are built stronger after the earthquakes. And more tests are done to make sure that they're not built on an earthquake fault. So in our brilliance, no matter how sad it is, and it's very, very sad, when that fire burns through and cleanses, we rebuild stronger. So in this manifestation in our world, we see the coronavirus burning through. We see politics burning through, cleansing. And always after the cleansing comes the rising. And those of you who have hung in here for the last year in the United States and around the world, you deserve to congratulate yourselves. You have not adapted. You have stayed safe in new ways because you have challenged the sequestering, the weather, the politics. You have ridden the wave through it all, and you're learning how to ride the wave. And on the other side, ride the wave and be that great surfer in the sky, as I say, more than ever before. It's called us to get rid of the ignorance and keep going on a higher path. Because if we keep in the ignorance and keep doing what we're doing, we're going to continue to get what we get. And so in our brilliance, every day, as seekers, as I stay in the I am making a new record. I am singing a new song in that universal one note. As I use music as an example, I discover a new melody. And everywhere I go, I sing that song from the heart with inspiration and aspiration, rising above, knowing the tools that I have developed in this most difficult, challenging time are the tools that are now opening me up to a new way of showing up in a whole new world. And I come from that place of love, compassion, concern, as I see the purities, through the eyes of purity and beauty, and I go into the responsibility of the glory of my soul manifesting right here and right now. And I love the words of Robert Frost, who said, I can sum up everything I know about life in 3 words: it goes on. So I keep moving forward, opening new doors. That is my choice. Doing new things, because I am curiouser and curiouser of what this new path will be leading me down to. So I try the new paths in this reawakening. And I also equate what's happening, as I said on Sunday, it's Pandora's box. And Pandora is the giver of gifts. And so when we open that box, all of the darkness comes out. And the gift is that we are shining our light ever stronger, ever brighter in our spiritual commitment to being healthier, wealthier, wiser, more compassionate, more loving, finding out what is truly important in our heart of hearts. And that is knowing who I am. I am the reflection of the perfection of the Godself. And I am connecting every day, building my spiritual muscle, my spiritual commitment, and opening new doors and going down new paths, and excited about it. And I equate it also to like riding a bicycle. I believe Albert Einstein said this. When you start riding a bicycle, you want to keep your balance. And then you find out that balance is good, but to really ride the bicycle well, you must keep pedaling, you must keep moving. So that is what I am choosing today. So today, I am doing one thing at least my future will be thankful for as I move forward, upward and onward, into something greater. I am trusting in the divine. I am trusting in whatever it is that I feel that divine inspiration is within me. As I connect with it, I commit to it, I make it my priority, for it's made all the difference in my life. And I just am so grateful for it all. And so now I want you with Koshi bells on, just to keep breathing, a lot of information. Go within, relax within for 3 minutes. As I stay in the I am, please embrace these words, knowing that there is only the one, the one, the one. I am. Embracing God, the divine spirit within. Spirituality tells me that God is unknowable maybe today, but tomorrow will become knowable, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after will become known, totally known. As I stay and I am practicing my meditation and my prayers, I am doing the right thing. Eventually, my beingness, my words, to those who chose to hear, will be an inspiration. And in my oneness, in my search, I am open and receptive to knowing there is no fundamental difference between one religion and another. I am embracing and embodying the ultimate truth of all, because each religion conveys the message of truth in its own way. I am grateful that my meditations move me forward into embracing the eternal newness of life, moment by moment by moment. I live the life of the heart. I let go of things that no longer serve me. I release the same ignorance that no longer serves me, that I play over and over and over as I step into the seeker, opening up to a new way of being every day, listening to the deep, deep, the great beyond within me. I discover a new joy, a new song, a new melody in this universal harmony. And today, everywhere I go with inspiration and aspiration, with the love of God, compassion of God, reflecting the purity of God, the beauty of God, in responsibility my spiritual responsibility to glory. I am opening new doors, moving forward, doing new things, for my curiosity never keeps me doing the same things over and over again. I keep moving. And today, just today, but maybe every day, as I open up to a new way of being, I do something that my future self will thank me for. And I continue to trust that divine voice within me that has never let me down. You can call it God, Jesus, Buddha, life, karma, your gut, whatever it is. For my listening has never let me down and continues to make all the difference in my life, in my spiritual life, which is my life. And as you hear my voice, just coming back to center, opening your eyes if you feel like it, feeling your body, whether you're laying down, sitting up, whatever it is. Embracing doing one new thing that supports my spiritual life, which supports all life today. And as I leave you today, I invite you to watch this Thursday night as our wonderful Savina Altanova shares with us how to be happy. I think that's a good one for right now. So as I say namaste, if there's anybody who needs a prayer out there, I'm holding in the high watch, the consciousness, and please don't hesitate to write us at cslpleasantvalley@gmail.com for prayer requests. It is our joy and our, not obligation, it is our joy and our inspiration to be here for you. So peace out, namaste, have a blessed day that I got from Lynn Chaplin Noe, and also I'll see you on the flip side tomorrow morning. Mwah! See you tomorrow.